I need to express something that absolutely pisses me off when it comes to The Last of Us Part 2 stands. What absolutely pisses me off about The Last of Us Part 2 is that before The Last of Us Part 2, just about everyone was in unison about essentially Joel having done the right thing. Everyone and their mother, besides a few outliers, was in agreement that Joel did the right thing. The only reason why motherfuckers suddenly changed their mind on that is because of Part 2. All of a sudden you have those people that are like, well, Joel actually, didn't do the right thing and blah blah blah. No, y'all clearly are fair weather fans. You go with whatever the narrative tells you. You don't think for yourself. Because before Part 2, we were all in unison that as a father figure, Joel in fact did the right thing. All of a sudden now Part 2 comes out and the story is what it is. And you have to justify that. You have to defend Naughty Dog for that. All of a sudden now, Joel didn't do the right thing. Joel's a bad guy. Joel's a realistic character in a post-apocalyptic world, and that makes him bad. It's a very idealistic mindset to sit here and act like Joel is the bad guy in a post-apocalyptic world. Especially in a post-apocalyptic world that's gone on for a while. Yes, The Last of Us Part 1 starts off at the very beginning of this, apocalypse, and then it goes years down the line. When you're that far gone as a society, the only people that are, still around and you're not a child, they've all done bad things. So to be like, oh, Joel's actually a bad guy, go fuck yourself. So idealistic. It's so pretentious. You could tell that honestly, a lot of people ain't really lived life out here to be that idealistic, or they're honestly just still children mentally, or shit. Even Naughty Dog themselves, very idealistically driven developers, very very pretentious. To sit here and try and frame Joel as a bad guy in that universe, in that world, with what he did, with no guarantee that anything could have been changed at all, with Ellie being, essentially killed for a vaccine of some sort. Yeah, people are ridiculous. And it shows that there are a lot of people that just go with the narrative. They don't think for themselves. And that's something I definitely had to get off my chest because it absolutely annoys me. I think of it from time to time. How people just shill for anything, man. The Last of Us 2 stands can go kiss a golf club. Pretty much, man. Yes, Mitty. Joel done the thing every father would do. Facts. To sit here and act like Joel is a bad guy is ridiculous. Philip says, I've only watched playthroughs of The Last of Us 2, and what they did to him was so stupid. Joel deserves better. That can indeed be argued. Astra says, did you see how they made Joel more resilient to melee attacks in the return mode? That was spit to the face of the fans. It doesn't surprise me. I'm convinced by the way Naughty Dog conducts themselves, or at least their leadership, how their leadership conducts themselves, that they really they don't value their fan base. They do not value the players at all. They definitely go out of their way to antagonize their player base. So Yeah, typical Naughty Dog, Ellen. It's a shame because I think that they are a very talented group of people that can put an amazing production together, but they are so terrible when it comes to how they conduct themselves amongst gamers. Their constant antagonism, at least from their leadership, it's very obnoxious. They are such an obnoxious and pretentious development team.